Good evening, everybody. This is Margaret, Alabama Prepper. Hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. Um, Thank you for watching my channel. If you haven't subscribed to us, please do. We put on about 3 videos a week, and we'd be glad to have you. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday. It's been good for us so far. I had someone, I usually always tell you on my videos that I got up and cooked dinner and I went to church. I had somebody to remark to me that that just isn't so, that you can't get up and cook dinner and go to church. Well, I do. I have, and I have for years. That's what I do, and I enjoy it. This morning I got up and I opened two quart jars of red beans and seasoning that I had canned, and I put them in the crock pot. I made up 2 pans of biscuits, put some sausage in the red beans before I left to go to church. When I came back, well, I made up a bunch of rice. My son and his wife from Niceville with her this weekend, and they came and ate dinner. My son that lives close to us, him and his family had went to Montgomery to some kind of show, but they all came in about dinner time, and they ate dinner too. So we had plenty of dinner for everybody. I enjoy feeding my family on Sunday. I'm old school, I guess. I just enjoy it. I love having my family here, and I love cooking for them. But today I am burdened. If you look at YouTube a lot, if you watch videos, and I'm sure that you do, our farmers are catching it right and left. I seen on Facebook this morning, YouTube this week, where somebody had put on there that there was over 38% of the farmers that were tilling their crops under. And they were selling their cattle, getting out of the cattle business because they could not afford to farm and they could not afford to feed their cattle. I know from us having a garden, last year we paid about $15 a bag for fertilizer for Triple 13. This year we paid $52 a bag for it. Can you imagine what it's going to be next year? And these farmers can't afford that. They're just not making anything back. I think today where one of the Amish company, an Amish farm, and I can't remember what country it was in or what state it was in, that grow their own beef. They feed them, they graze them, they don't have to go to the outside to get food and fertilizer and stuff that they have to feed their animals and grow their gardens. But I seen where the government had went in and tried to shut them down because they didn't believe in the way that they were maintaining their business. So they were going to close them down. That's bad. That's bad when you try to run a business that you tried to run for 30 years and all of a sudden they come in and they try to close you down. This is their livelihood. This is how they've made how they feed their families. I mean, it's just really bad. So many of the farmers have cut back. And I'm telling you, this is going to hurt us. It's going to hurt us. 38% of the farmers that have quit farming, that's still in their crops under, that's getting out, that's going to hurt us bad. Um, we think, and they say by the end of this year that the shelves are going to be bare, that you're not going to be able to find meat, that, or let me put it this way, you might can find the meat, but you think it's high now, just think what it's going to be by the end of this year. You're not going to be able to afford it. We cannot afford it. Me and he has this little business here, my husband does, and I just take care of what's here. I don't have a secondary job, so we live off of our Social Security and our retirement that we've got. It's just going to take, it takes everything that we can make, to go and buy. My average grocery bill runs from $350 to $400 a month, and that's about all I can afford to buy. When I go buy groceries, I try to buy things that, that like, I buy very little meat, but I try to buy meat that we can have for future meals. I try to buy stuff that I can make meals with. We're not big into all this packaged grocery. I don't buy a lot of canned stuff. I can most of my stuff. Um, I'm just not big into putting a lot of canned stuff on the pantry, except stuff that I can. And when I'm talking about canned stuff, I'm talking about stuff you buy out of the grocery store, like their canned corn, their canned peas, their canned beans. I have used the tomatoes. If the tomatoes are on sale, I bought I don't know, about 30 or 40 cans of their tomatoes, back during the spring, because they had them on sale for $1 a can. Well, that was a pretty good sale. So I did get it, and I about used them up. I put them in a lot of my cooking stuff, canning stuff, and all. But I don't buy a lot of packaged stuff. When I buy groceries, I buy stuff that I can make meals with, stuff that can go, either I can can it or I can put it in the freezer, but you don't see a lot of prepackaged stuff on my pantry shelves. So I try to buy stuff that I can make meals with, and do with that. But I'm really concerned for the farmers, because it's a livelihood, and most farmers didn't just start this year or last year. They started years ago. Their grandfathers started, their fathers started, their it's a tradition that's been handed down from year to year to year, and it's so sad to see them have to turn in and fold in the towel. Sorry about my dog, but he sees a neighbor's dog across the road and he has to bark. But I believe, we're really gonna start being hit before long. Right now, there's plenty on the shelves. I think you can probably find plenty on the shelves. But I believe it's gonna get bad. So my suggestion to you is try to prepare. We don't know what we're going to be dealing with, but whatever you can, whatever you can put in your freezer, whatever you can put on your pantry, whatever you can cook ahead. I mean, just do something to prepare yourself, because if anything happens that we run out of our food supply, we can't get groceries, have you some built up that, you know, like I don't know how long it would last. If anything happens, we don't know how long it's going to last. We have to trust that God will take care of us. He will take care of us, but He did give us mind enough to take care of ourselves. We can't depend on the government. We can't depend on somebody else taking care of us. We've got to know how to take care of ourselves. So anyhow, just wanted to discuss that with you. It is cloudy here today. We have had one thunderstorm after another. Lots and lots of rain this week. Uh, which I don't have a garden right now, but am thankful for the rain. Our gardens in South Alabama have just about dwindled down. It's, I told my husband I love to watch oh, what is it? I love to watch Acre Homestead. I love to watch the 1970s Homestead. All of those are just gathering their corns, their tomatoes, their peppers, and we've been through with ours for over a month. So, uh, you know, it's really funny that somebody's just beginning to gather their harvest. But anyhow, I hope y'all have had a blessed day. I hope the rest of your day is a blissful day. And thank you for watching, and God bless you.